This is just a quick snapshot of some of the little apps and programs I've been developing. First one's a little Android program. It's a soundboard, essentially. You can just play random sounds or just choose a sound.
I'm like, wait, so you're the manifestation of divine being of supreme power and benevolence, and you chose that face? Do they even have mirrors on your plane of existence?
It's kind of silly. This next one was done in Unity. It's a match 3. A 3D match 3. It's got like little heart jewels that I've made. Little particles. Scoring's not implemented yet. This next one's a tactical RPG system. Some of the programs right now actually are in the middle of development, so I can't actually play it. But I've got a system for conversations and movement and stuff like that built in. But right now all I'm going to show is the board builder. So here's the little area. You can set your board size, like say 10 by 10. And then you just set the board size, boop. And then you can grow or shrink them. And you can set the material. Like for instance, if I just do 0 and I grow now, it's growing black instead of a dirt colored one. So I can clear the board. Let's put it back to a dirt material. And then kind of grow random areas. And then, yeah. I kind of want to make it so I can do this all in game. So I've got that kind of planned. When I have everything, character creator, map creator, conversation creator, all be able to be ran in game. And then the last one here is a D&D game, or not D&D game, D&D character generator. So you see my little loading screen that went through, and then it says loading complete. And let's just minimize that. So you can see here, it's heavily inspired by the 4E DDI character generator. So you can go ahead and do custom character. This is where you would select your campaign settings. That's not finished yet. I've mostly just been building the framework. You can select your level, continue on, and then here you've got your class, race, details, assignments, all your different areas. And when you select them, your kind of little canvas path changes. And then when you finish it, it'll turn green and whatnot. But really, this is the area where I've gotten created most. And so, you've got your different paths you can pick. Play as leader, striker, defender. You can, let me shrink this back down a little. If you deselect, it'll just go back to default. You can play anything. You can choose for me. If you select it, it pretty much just orders this next list. So it just gives you a description here, and if it's too long, you can actually scroll. There's a scroll bar here. You can see I put in level 8 on level 8. And then I worked on some animations here, and this is a custom tree view. So it's a little bit taking me time to learn, but I'm getting it now. And then, yeah, highlighting all the items, and then a little thing to click to move it when click, and then release. And then it highlights green. Also, I have it so you can't, the mouse is bound to that item until you release it. So that way you're not making it so that all of these selected by just going off screen or out of the item. But when you select it, it chooses over here, has the name. It would have a picture here, I just don't have the pictures in yet. What kind of everything, which one's the primary, the secondary, and the third, what kind of bonuses you get, etc., etc. You come down here, pick different things. And then let's just say select. This is where it goes to the next page to do your options. I'm not done yet. But let's just go ahead and jump into the character sheet now. Slide this on over here. Oop, did not mean to make it full screen. So in here, you've got the different pages. So this is kind of built out, and it'll take the information that you've built and put it into here. It took me a little bit to format this and make it perfect, and then I printed over and over and over again to make sure that when it comes out printed, it works. Again, a scroll bar, and then what information we have put in shows up. So I'm a barbarian and I'm a late. You can go to the next page, which would have your feats. Not finished with that one yet. Details, not finished with that one yet. Here's your power cards or items. So kind of just your main page for your battle card. It's got your character information here. So I'm a barbarian level 8. What skills you'll be trained in and whatnot. Your action point, and then your melee basic attack go here, range basic attack, any at will powers, etc. And then your next page and so on. And then of course the headers change depending on whether it's an at will, an encounter, or a daily, or an item. Yeah, and then you can print it, which will print it out, or you can print all, and it'll print all the pages. So that's what I've got so far.